In this lab, we'll be talking about lab safety practices. And so on proper lab attire, first we would be to tie up our hair, use covered clothes, long pants and covered shoes. Next would be on personal protective equipment. First would be to use safety goggles, lab coat and nitrile gloves. The next part would be the safe lab environment. Safety in the laboratory is a primary concern. When a lab receives a thorough cleaning, you ensure that the work zone is free of debris and clutter. Nothing is worse or more depressing than trying to conduct serious experiments and research in an entire area that will affect the outcome of the experiment. So we make sure that the lab is always clean and safe. Moving on would be knowing the lab safety equipment. Accidents happen. In the laboratory, these accidents often involve chemicals as containers are dropped, bumped into, knocked over, or otherwise mishandled. An emergency eye wash and safety shower station are essential equipments for every laboratory that uses chemicals and hazardous substances. Emergency exit routes are also important because they provide a clear, safe way to evacuate a building in case of crisis or disaster. Before working with a new chemical, we should always read the chemical safety manual, as we will be able to consider the hazards, precautions, and emergency procedures pertinent to safe use and the handling of chemicals. Lastly would be following lab procedures. Lab procedures and lab practice procedures must be communicated in a lab to ensure that the lab is a safe place to perform experiments. So before starting any lab experiments, we should always make sure to read the instructions. That is all from me today. Thank you.